day where I blow a lot. Getting in. Let's get it. Honor the greats, do what we gotta do. Let's get it, baby. September 13th.
I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Terence Crawford just made a bold statement to Canelo Alvarez without saying a single word. In a recent training video, the undefeated champion is seen hitting the heavy bag with incredible force and perfect accuracy. Every punch lands with serious impact. The focused look in Crawford's eyes says it all. He's not just preparing, he's ready for battle. With their super middleweight fight set for September 13th in Vegas, this intense session is clearly more than practice. It's a clear warning.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be me.
I don't care about anybody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stuff a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Live on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul takes on Chavez Jr. Grab your access now at DAZN.com/boxing. The High Voltage Fanatics Fest press conference in New York on June 21st. Crawford locked eyes with Canelo after the media event and hit him with a chilling verbal strike. When Canelo pushed him during the face-off, Crawford leaned in and said coldly, "You're going to remember, that's the purpose." His intense body language backed it up. He brushed off Canelo's skill and experience, showing complete confidence. "When I win," he said, "I'll be on top."
Not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. It ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We gonna see.
At the Riyadh press event, Canelo appeared calm and confident, telling the media, "Crawford's a great fighter, but he's not me. People talk about my power, but I bring much more. I'm going to win. He won't beat me." Crawford, unfazed by moving up 2 weight classes, responded sharply, "These belts are definitely coming home with me. I'm very confident. This is my moment." As both champions made strong statements, things heated up during the New York face-off when Crawford stepped in close and Canelo pushed him back. Canelo later said, "I'm turning on," adding that the moment only boosted his energy and focus. He promised to stay sharp and ready, saying the incident pushed his motivation even higher for their September fight.
Oh, win big fights like this. No, this is gonna be one of my best fights in my history, and for me it's very important to win this fight. And yeah, I love boxing. I love winning. I'm a winner, so I'm very excited to be in the ring already.
You can be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion. Is that motivating you?
I will be the first male 3-weight undisputed champion.
But it's a career that maybe doesn't have a statement win over another legendary all-time great. Was that one of the reasons why you took this fight?
Of course, this is my homecoming fight.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
I'm turning it on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
Love it.
I'm gonna train so far.
I don't win every big fight like this, but this one means a lot to me. It's going to be one of the most important fights of my career. Winning is everything to me, and I truly love boxing. I'm a winner at heart, so I'm really pumped to step into the ring. Becoming the first male undisputed champion in 3 weight classes drives me even more. I will achieve that. Some say my career is missing a victory over a legendary fighter. That's one of the reasons I chose this fight. It's my big return, and it means a lot. As for that moment on stage with the shove, it got me fired up. I don't know if it made me train harder, but it definitely added to the excitement. I'm going all in. Recently, Sean Porter, who fought Terence Crawford in 2021, shared his concerns about Crawford going up against Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight in June 2025. He's worried about how Crawford will handle Canelo's power across 12 rounds. Porter mentioned that Canelo's size advantage and early power shots could wear Crawford down. Although he respects Crawford's skill and ring IQ, he warned that constant pressure from a naturally stronger opponent might be too much. Still, not everyone agrees that size will decide the outcome.
Like once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before it gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo has, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean?
Chris Algieri, former WBO super lightweight champ and now a boxing analyst, recently shared his thoughts on a possible Crawford versus Canelo fight. He said, "I've seen Canelo get pushed around, but never Terence." That one sentence shows how much he believes in Crawford. Algieri sees Crawford as more than just physically gifted, he's mentally tough too. He highlighted Crawford's calm attitude under pressure, sharp footwork, ability to change styles mid-fight, and how he stays locked in while others lose their edge.
He's one of those guys, he just locks in. He just locks in, especially when you doubt him. So yeah, it's a really interesting matchup. I think of it more from psychological than anything, because on paper it's like, yeah, but he's a super middleweight. He went up 3, now Terence is going up 3 weight classes. He had a little trouble with Madrimov. So on paper it's like, yeah, of course it's Canelo, but when you think about it from a psychological standpoint, it's like, I don't know, man, blood's different.
Kenneth Sims, a sparring partner from Chicago, talked to World Boxing News about his first training session with Crawford. He shared how Crawford dominated nearly every round right from the start. Sims said Crawford came in with intense pressure and high-level ring intelligence, barely leaving any chances to land shots. Even though Sims tried to keep up, he had to respect Crawford's sharp timing and ability to adjust. That tough first experience stuck with him. And to this day, whenever they train together, Sims honestly admits, Crawford still gets me every time.
Does Crawford beat you up in sparring? Because a lot of people have told me, even Shakur told me that Bud has beat me up in sparring before. Like
the first time we sparred, he beat my ass.
Yo, why does this nigga do? Bud be like trying to beat up niggas for real in sparring.
Yeah, he beat my ass the first time we sparred. Nah, but that was before we went to camp together. So that was Bud, his baby mom, she from Chicago, so he come up here and he called me whenever he come up here and be like, yo, what you doing? So this was, I was like 19, 20 years old. He called me, bro. I said, I ain't doing nothing. I said, you got your shit?
You know, Bud competitive. You know he gonna be.
He said, yeah. I said, come to the gym.
Right.
I did alright, but he whooped me. But I did alright.
Yeah.
But when we was in camp with for the camp with Amir Khan camp, it was great work. It's like boxing. You have your days, he have his days. It's good. It was fun.
Crawford's intimidating presence has made its way into fan culture. During a street event in New York, one fan boldly picked Canelo Alvarez, saying he was a proud Mexican supporter. But the moment went viral when Terence Crawford suddenly appeared behind him. The fan froze, awkwardly changed his pick, and quickly shook hands with Crawford. That unplanned encounter, shared all over social media, showed just how powerful Crawford's presence can be, without him even speaking. Even fans leaning toward Alvarez saw the clip as a psychological win for Crawford in the lead-up to the fight.
Supporters, they love boxing. I got a lot of people that I grew up with as, Latino, so, this is for the whole Mexican people that love me and support me.
Are you looking to rile Canelo up with these actions, do you think?
No, Canelo, he cool. He ain't worried about that.
Shannon Briggs, former heavyweight champion, shared a bold prediction about the upcoming super middleweight showdown. In a recent interview, he confidently said, "I got Crawford by stoppage," adding that he rarely gets his picks wrong. Briggs, who's known Crawford since they were 12, believes Bud's sharp ring IQ, tricky angles, and explosive timing will wear Canelo down in the later rounds. While he respects Alvarez's power and status as an undisputed champ, Briggs feels Crawford's accuracy and ability to adapt give him the edge. He also noted that Crawford is fully ready for the jump in weight to super middleweight.
Crawford Canelo, how do you see that one playing out?
I've been saying Crawford by stoppage.
By stoppage?
Yeah.
Crawford stoppage?
Yes, sir.
You truly believe that could happen?
Yeah. I've been saying it for months, since way back now.
What makes you think that? Because Canelo has got, from what I can see, one of the best chins in boxing.
Because sometimes you get a Usyk. I think Terence Crawford is like Usyk. He can fight both ways. He gets stronger as the fight goes on. He wants to prove something. I'm not biased because of this. I mean, I met him when he was 12 years old, came to my gym, I seen him train and then 12 years old.
Really?
And I could see something in his eyes that I seen him in Turkey the other day, and I said, I still see that in your eyes. There's something in there that says, yo, I want to prove something. And that's the best thing in the world, champ. We're going to see it. I could be wrong. He could get stopped. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's going to stop him because Canelo good, but it's time. It's time for something else now. Now listen to me. I'm not great at predictions. I'll say that right. That's why I don't gamble. The champ don't do no crime, and the champ don't gamble, because I suck.
Kelvin Davis, a longtime friend and former sparring partner of Terence Crawford, shared his thoughts on the matchup. He believes Crawford's high ring IQ, smooth switch hitting, and non-stop drive easily make up for any size gap. According to Davis, once Crawford figures out how to handle Canelo's power and physical strength, he'll start to dominate, breaking Canelo down over time and forcing a late stoppage with steady, accurate shots. While Davis admits Crawford doesn't have one-punch knockout power at 168 pounds, he's confident that Bud's top-tier conditioning and skills will allow him to completely outclass Alvarez. Still, some remain unsure if moving up in weight is the right call.
And then, obviously it was announced that Canelo's fighting your man Terence Crawford September 12th here at Allegiant Stadium. Give me your breakdown of that fight. One sec. Just picking it back up with Kelvin Davis. We're just talking about Canelo and Crawford. What's your thoughts?
Canelo, man, he ain't looked too good this past weekend. I'm Team Crawford, so I got Crawford all the way. I got Crawford beating up Canelo, actually, especially after what I just seen. Canelo just got better overall skills. The only thing Canelo has over Bud is the size. So once Bud neutralizes his power and his size, I think he's going to take off that night and have a dominating performance.
But is the size as much as people think? You've been around Crawford. Like, is it such a big factor?
I just seen him size up, and actually, I don't think it's going to be that much of a factor.
Kell Brook, who was stopped by Terence Crawford in the 4th round back in 2020, has voiced concern over Crawford's decision to move up to super middleweight to face Canelo Alvarez. Brook pointed out, Crawford has to jump up 14 pounds, and said from experience, like when he fought Golovkin, that the size difference is real, especially against top-level fighters. He noted that Crawford is skipping the middleweight division entirely, meaning he'll have to deal with Canelo's natural strength right away. Brook also compared him to Mayweather, saying, Mayweather moved a lot. Crawford tends to plant his feet.
Hey fans, we are here in Doncaster. Kell Brook, man, good to see you. How's things? How's life?
Life's good. Life's good. Got my hands full. I've got a little son now.
Talk to me, man. How does it feel being a father?
Yeah, I've been father.
I mean, a new father. Sorry, you have got kids. I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, I've got 3 girls, and now I've got a boy. My first boy. Yeah, I'm excited. Have you thought what you're gonna do? Because obviously, a boxer's son,
is naturally going to want to maybe do. I know it's early days, but look, we've got to think about it. Would you want him to get into boxing?
Not really. Whatever he wants to get himself into, I'll be behind him.
It's good to see you smiling, man. It's good to see you back. Just chilling, relaxing. No itchy knuckles. You know, there has been a few talks and rumours, Kell Brook, Chris Eubank Jr. in the past and whatever else, but are you just done? Are you done? Are you just chilling out now?
I'm just chilling.
Talk to me, man. I need to ask you about a fight, Crawford-Canelo in September. You obviously faced Crawford, so I do need your opinion on this fight. And Canelo's fought recently. What do you make of that fight?
You know, it's a wow. It's a wow fight. You know what I mean? It's two supreme athletes fighting against each other. But you've got to sway towards Canelo. Crawford's gonna have to, you know, move up. And you know, I knew when I boxed Golovkin, you know, there's a big difference. You know, especially with someone that, you know, fighting a middleweight, a mediocre world champion's okay. But when you're fighting someone like, you know, Canelo or Golovkin, it's a different kettle of fish, you know. I have to lean towards Canelo, but, you know, Crawford's very, very, very...
Former light heavyweight champion Dimitri Bivol, one of the only two fighters to ever beat Canelo Alvarez, shared his expert take on the Canelo versus Crawford matchup. He described it as a very interesting clash between two elite boxing styles. Bivol expects Canelo to be the aggressor, while Crawford's tricky switch stance, ring control, and footwork could throw off Canelo's rhythm. Still, he pointed out the size factor. Crawford is moving up to 168 pounds. Even so, Bivol believes Crawford can win if he stays mentally sharp and fully disciplined. He emphasized that mental focus is just as important as physical training, especially under pressure.
I could compare like with the Canelo, yeah? He put all his energy, all his power on single punch. And yeah, maybe single punch sometimes he's harder, Canelo, yeah, than Better Beef. Because Better Beef didn't do like, yeah, Better Beef was more like close and compact. Yeah, but if you ask them, let's do like 5 punches, yeah. Better Beef, every punch will be hard. With Canelo, maybe first hard and then not. Both of them are strong, but Better Beef is bigger and he born.
Even respected ESPN host Stephen A. Smith made a confident prediction: Crawford will beat Canelo. His bold take showed complete trust in Crawford's technical skills, not just hype. Smith praised Crawford's ability to switch stances, his sharp jab, clever angles, and speed, all of which he sees as tools to shut down Canelo's power. While he gave credit to Alvarez's Hall of Fame career, Smith said his power-based style isn't built to handle a smart, mobile fighter like Crawford. In Smith's opinion, Crawford's discipline and ring IQ point to a clear decision win in their historic clash on September 13th in Las Vegas.
Who's gonna win the fight, man? That's coming up, the biggest fight in boxing.
Crawford.
Huh?
Crawford. I'm not hesitating, Crawford. I'm not even hesitating. Crawford.
You gonna stand on that all the way to September 13th?
I love Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo. Crawford will beat Canelo by decision. I can't see anybody knocking out Canelo Alvarez. But I do believe that if you can box and you can move, that you can beat Canelo. You can outpoint him.
That's right.
When I think about Canelo, one of the things that I don't like about Canelo, despite his greatness, and a neck as wide as Broadway for crying out loud.
Right.
It's like almost every shot has to be a power shot.
It's a power shot, yeah.
That's not beating Crawford. I will confess, I think Gervonta Davis's trainer, Cal, I think he said this. He said Crawford could find himself in trouble if he decides to engage with Canelo, because Canelo is the naturally bigger, strong fighter. And I don't care that Crawford's gotten bigger, and I don't care that Crawford's gonna go in there just as big as Canelo. Canelo is accustomed to fighting at the weight, and Crawford is not. And Canelo is a genius in this regard. You don't see him show up for fights not ready. He's always
prepared.
He's always ready. He's always prepared. So I think he's the slower fighter though. And I think that Crawford is brilliant as a boxer. And I think that between switching to conventional and southpaw, using his jab and movement, I think that Crawford is going to outpoint Canelo.
Mikey Garcia admits that Canelo's natural size and power at 168 pounds are a real threat to Bud Crawford. However, he also highlights Crawford's top-level skills, his smooth stance switching, ability to box while moving, and ring smarts, as tools that could help him offset Canelo's physical edge. Garcia advises Crawford not to trade power shots, but to stay quick, elusive, and smart, using strategy over strength. While Canelo is definitely dangerous, Garcia believes Crawford's high fight IQ gives him a solid chance to win if he sticks to a sharp, well-executed game plan.
Takes a shot from Canelo. One of those uppercuts from Munguia or those...
He could get dropped, or he feels it enough to be like, fuck this, I'm boxing. And then goes on the bicycle and turns southpaw for the rest of the night. And I wouldn't blame him either. Fuck it, you're gonna go in there and collect a fucking paycheck at that point.
Right.
You're not gonna go get hurt.
Right.
What good is it to get fucking 20, 30 million if you are fucking hurt physically, end up in the hospital and hurt just physically, life-changing, you don't want that shit.
But you think Canelo can hurt him? It could be life-changing?
Good, he's that big, fool. One punch could fucking knock him out bad enough to hurt his eye socket or detach retina. You never fucking know.
Right.
So no one wants that shit.
Crawford said if he beats him, he's in the top 3 GOATs of all time.
Oh, for sure. If Crawford beats Canelo, then for sure. Give him all the fucking props in the world, bro. And he actually does have a chance. It's not like he doesn't have a chance. Don't be too surprised if he fucking pulls it off in the decision.
What do you think? Can Crawford really score a stoppage against Canelo? Or will Canelo's size and constant pressure be too much to handle? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your take on this epic showdown.